So we're starting here for this week's Walk Down Memory Lane here of the Manchester Street. I'll show you how the area has totally changed, and it has totally changed, and that's been by design. So that's what it's going to look like. Oh, I can't see it. I know I'm negative on here, but council. Someone's got to look after those trees and hedges. I can't see it in the council. So at the moment we've got the little Inkster corner, you can call it. So down there is Paddy McNaughton's, which is that front bar where it says plaque. That's actually the wall. On the other side is Paddy McNaughton's, sorry. And next to it in the old church, the old Trinity Church, is the church pub. The only problem with these bars is, because going there is residential, they shut early. Madness, isn't it? Technically no one was there first because they both kind of like got consensus stuff at the same time, but the church is there now and then residential's going to come. But oh well, see how that one goes. I mean, it's Fat Lazy Arms just closed at 1. We still had a good time, so maybe the church can go to midnight, 1 o'clock, squeeze it out. There's always ways around it. Now what's happening over here is that blinking tower, that's the tallest building in Christchurch at the moment. And they are hotels, also Airbnbs, also penthouses. There's a few fabulous stories floating around, but that's for another place, another time, to hear some of those stories I've told about those apartments. And right there, building in front of us, probably should have done it in the daytime. That graffiti at the top there, that's actually a service area of the building. So it houses the lift and the water tanks and stuff like that. There's actually a rooftop up there where they used to have the student room for Diana Art College. How long that's been here for, I do not know, because that was originally the state insurance building. That was built in 1932. It's built just after the Great Depression. Pure flipping concrete covered in tile with asbestos. Yeah. So those tiles will be stuck together by an asbestos paste. So, yeah, crazy building, man. It's still solid as a rock. That has not moved, and so is the other big building around it. So, yeah, it's a lot of arguments of what was pulled down that shouldn't have been. But anyway, Mexico's in front of us. It's a good little place. Still going strong. They do make your own cocktail kind of gigs as well, and they're quite good there. That's a nationwide chain. Empty building site. Over here now though is all residential. Now going past on Saturday night you can see there's not many lights on. That's because they've either been bought to rent out and no one wants to rent in the city. There's a light on there. Or they've been bought right up there. They've been bought as Airbnbs. And of course in winter time Christchurch hasn't got the tourist market anymore. Lucky to get some tourists in summertime, to be honest. And just go along here and see a few for sale signs. So that estimate, or that target of trying to get 20,000 people to live in the CBD, good luck. Over there you've got Bar 185. Now Bar 185, I'm kind of hoping to get the Polynesian market, but it just seems to struggle with probably consistency. The urban market, they do struggle. Now, where's my stopping here for? This is where all the great bars used to be. So I'm thinking this is taxi, kind of Rockycola, Sullivans around here. So I'm just trying to match it up over there. Because Bar 185, one of them used to be the old Sheikh, used to be that Turkish shop. I think it's Bar 185, because that's one whole building, that's Kensington House. The Kensington Fun House used to be a bar, and there used to be a real cool bar. Used to do comedy gigs, burlesques, drum and bass gigs, there's all kinds of cool things, and they just decided to call it quits after COVID. I don't blame them. COVID's pretty much ruined a lot of small businesses. They just can't cope, and all those government bailouts and stuff just didn't work. To be fair, I'm not saying any conspiracy theories, that was the truth. Spend all that money, it hasn't really gone anywhere because people just don't come out anymore. So Bar 185 is right there. It's not bad. It's actually much bigger at the back. They've got a massive backyard area. It's all concreted off, and it's got seats and stuff out there. And they do that she smoking, what it's called, sorry, I've forgotten what it's called. But yeah, so if we go along here, funny thing about this build is residential, where that for sale sign is to the right, that's almost where Shooters ends. So I reckon Boogie Nights right about here, at a guess, because you could almost look out to Boogie Nights and look across at Christchurch Karaoke. Now the kebab shop and I think it was a comic book shop, could be wrong, they were where that van and where that Mitsubishi Colt is, I think it's a Colt. So I'm guessing the export gold sign, reason why they got that corridor is because that would have been the entrance to Christchurch Karaoke. So it would have gone downstairs, would have gone under those buildings. So yeah, crazy. Old guy across the road giving me looks. So pretty sure that's where Christchurch Karaoke is. So if you figure back that here, that was where Boogie Nights is. So that guy with his doorbell lit up, or maybe it's this one. That guy with his doorbells there, they should be getting rung because they are right where Boogie Nights is. And this is where Shooters is. So Shooters is quite long. It's actually office retail. I don't understand it. So it's actually quite long, Shooters. So that big facade would have gone to at least about here because they had the outside kind of garden area. That would have gone to at least here because it was quite a long bar. So I wonder if they did it on purpose. Or I wonder if they did it because of the zoning. This is real weird. I'm sure that is where Boogie Nights and Shooters originally used to. Well, if you lined up here, you could go one way to Boogie Nights, one way to Shooters. I'm sure that's it right here. It's just coincidence how it's a seam in the wall. So yeah, line up here, go around to the famous corner. Of course, we did another video on the other side of the street, so I thought we'd do this video on this side of the street. And for those who don't know, you can actually go back in time and look at street maps of years gone past. So on this corner, they only did 2007 though. God knows why they didn't do 2008. But yeah, they didn't do 2008. So Super Lucky Shop was there. Grumpy Mole, which closed in 2009. It was barely open in 2008, let's be honest. It should have closed much sooner. And then over here, at the time with the Quakes, that was Melba's. But of course, there was another name before that. It was kind of like a laid-back lounge bar. Before that was Loaded Hog. Unfortunately, they had a few sticky fingers in their tills, which kind of like brought on their demise. Double Heavy, Concrete Club, Club SE, and there was a hotel down here actually. But yeah, you would have gone around, kind of lined up here, and then there was a little wee doorway in here. That's how you get into Shooters. And I'll stick to my stories. My story is Shooters and Boogie Nights, they would have carried on here. If there wasn't a quake, they would have been one of the few bars. Base, Fat Eddie's, Yellow Cross, Mad Cow, Cafe Blue, Cody's, Sticky Fingers, Rock Pool, Mickey Finn's, Shooters, Boogie Nights. They all would have stayed. Melba's, kind of touch and go. Poplar Lane, I reckon Poplar Lane would have had a few changes in ownership and brands and stuff, but yeah, most of those will stuck around. But yeah, that's our little wee tour of that side of town. And then over here, that pink light at the top there, that's Pink Lady rooftop. It's closed. I mean, you can only hold 45 people. I'm not too sure what they're going to do. 45 people up there, especially for a cocktail bar. Once you buy a drink, it takes half an hour to drink. And I like to buy $3 Smirnoffs or $10 jugs and quickly go out to buy the next one. They're not. And 7 is the next one down. Again, with the stadium coming around, is it a good investment? I don't think it'll be a hospital again.